looks like Joe hit that really good. They both hit it good, but Joe definitely hit that one pretty smooth. So Joe's going to go ahead and get first blood here in this match.
Hey, Gerald, we're glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for watching.
I already said hi to Gerald. You were
did?
just late to the
Okay.
party.
I just came back.
So I also mentioned that Joe, Clint, and myself are all wearing the same shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, literally the same exact shirt.
Well, I mean, not the same exact shirt.
Well,
but,
Joe's is definitely a little bit bigger than mine.
Well, no, I was just thinking that you'd be on Joe's back right now if you're wearing the same exact shirt.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I could probably fit. I think myself and you would probably fit in that shirt. Yeah, Joe's a big man.
Yeah.
But keep that in mind too. His break, just about what you expect out of it. See, hits it good, but man, there's a lot of guys struggling with this table today.
Yeah.
Very surprising.
Got a fortunate bump on the 7-ball from the 2-ball there that put it dead in front of the cue ball. So
absolutely,
I think we'll definitely be seeing a push here from Clint.
I know Clint likes jumping, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a push to a jump, run into the 6-ball. But I mean, there's a couple different routes he can play here. But I know Clint likes jumping. Jumps well too.
I mean, that's definitely jumpable. I'm not sure if that was what he was going for, but Joe has already given the shot back, so.
Yep.
Let's see what Clint comes with here.
Oh, goodness.
Clint is electing to jump.
Yep, hit it. Oh, the 7 goes.
Hit, makes the 7 and the 3.
He's got a great look at the 1. He could play a great safe here. He could get aggressive and shoot the 1 and pop the 2-5. He's got all sorts of options right now.
Yeah.
I think safe is the better route of the 2.
I agree, just because you don't know what you're going to end up with on the 2-ball.
He elects for the safe, does not execute it. I don't think he wanted to hit the 5.
No, he definitely did not want to hit the 5.
I think he was trying to squeeze between the 2 and the 5, right? That's what I would have assumed, at least.
Tui Cuffley says he is also wearing the same shirt.
Man, I'm telling you, we found a bestseller, that's for sure.
It's a popular shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, mine's pretty comfortable, I'll say.
Yeah. So I have a slightly different design, but also Alley Cat shirt on as well.
Joe fires back with a safe. Didn't execute the way he wanted to. I think Clint, he's got a piece of the 5, but Clint can definitely still see the 1.
Yeah,
without a doubt can see the 1.
Obviously, Joe definitely wanted one more turn of the cue ball. Get him behind the 5, maybe even the 6 to take away.
I think a quarter turn of that cue ball, and he's great. That's very close. Clint going to try to masse around this. It's really not a lot. Oh, he made contact.
Almost
look at this.
Oh, he got a good roll there.
Man.
Left Joe dead behind the 4-ball.
Now, one thing to watch out for both these players, too, is they both kick very well and they bank very well. I know Clint plays a lot of one pocket. Joe, I've played a lot with Joe over the years, and I know Joe kicks and banks very well. So unless they play something jam up, I'd expect Joe to make contact with the 1 for sure. And, Clinton as well. Joe makes contact. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shot. Wow. That was beautiful. Now, the only thing that's scary here is Clint could one rail off the bottom here, which he's looking at it right now. One rail off the bottom. If he makes a solid contact with the right speed, he can leave the cue ball on the 5 or even the 6. I think the 5 is where he's going to want to be. Oh, it was a lot of 5 ball. Yep. That was a fantastic kick save by Joe. Not sure if he's going to try to carry him the 6. Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to carry him off the 1 to the 6. Hit it good. Great shape. Don't think he wanted to be on the 9, but that's okay. I mean, given what he had there, he hit that ball pretty darn good. Just make the 1 come back up, shoot the 2 in the same hole. Oh, he tried a 2-rail squeeze. That's where the 9 ball got him. Didn't quite get it the way he wanted to, but again, both these players bank kick very well. I expect Joe to bank this and just drag the cue ball up the table and play the 4. Joe's not a fan.
He seems a little unsure of that.
That is a fairly straight bank. When you're trying to spin the ball and then bank on an angle. He could clip the right side of the 2 ball, push it on the 5, and bring the cue ball 2 rails, hopefully stick it behind the 9, but that would take away.
Yeah.
It would take the 2 ball out of the open. At least.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to fire this, though. Hit it short. Left it good, though.
Yeah. Rolled a little further than he would have liked, but
yeah.
Imagine he's probably trying to get it to stay behind the 9 if he missed the bank, but
yeah.
Looks like Clint's going to bank this up table.
Just don't get stuck with that 9 ball. Yep, he didn't.
Oh, but he hung the bank.
That's where this table will get you every time. Definitely cannot cheat these pockets as much as you can anywhere else in here. I think that ball would have rattled either way, though. It didn't seem like it ever went deep. Still right outside the jaws. And to give you an idea of how deep the shelf is on this table is you can actually clear the jaws of the pocket and still have the ball in the pocket.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very deep. I expect Joe to just pull this ball back up table, play the 5 in the bottom right. Yep. Just don't get on the 8, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Second or third shot, he's had to shoot over something. It's definitely going to make positioning harder to get back on the 8 here. Joe's not letting it phase him. He's going to bear down. Probably bring this cue ball back around the table. I don't know. He's going to pull it up. Just roll it in. That's a good shot. I did the same thing earlier. Even after you told me that was off, I still reached for it. You're talking about the ball feature. Oh, goodness. Apologize for that. Oh, no, he hit that ball good, too. Yeah. Yeah, it was hard shooting over the 8 ball on the 5. Just definitely wasn't the angle Joe was looking for there. Clint should have a little 2-ball punch out here. Man, I feel like every time they open that door next to us, it gets about a degree or 2 colder over here.
I know, and it's not that cold outside,
No.
so I don't know why it seems to be so cold over here.
Clint jumps out to the early lead.
Yeah.
Should be his break here.
Yes, Clint breaking up 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to grab a hoodie here. I mean, it's chilly over here.
should have been over here last month during the Scotch doubles. I had my winter coat on.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was also probably, what, 30 degrees outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I just spotted somebody else with the same shirt as us. Am I looking at a fifth? Is Joe wearing the same shirt? Ponytail? He's
I don't know.
leading forward a hair. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Either way, oh goodness, that is not. Oh no, that's really not good. He needs that 2 to fall. Oh no, that's not good. Well, 1 ball goes down. 2 balls in front of the side hole. Joe's got ball in hand. And the 2 and the 9 are not going to say they're in line, but they're in line. A little bit of distance though, so I don't particularly expect Joe to swing at this.
Yeah, Gerald, maybe it was Rick leaving the freezer open so that we have to buy hoodies from him.
Taking the breaker of the racker here. Well, I guess it's only one person in this rack, right? I had to think about that for a second. It's Rack Hero.
Yeah.
You're making me think too hard, Richard. It's Saturday. I'm not supposed to think on Saturday. I mean, geez, it's 2:30. I still got a match to play.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're yawning. Stop it. I'm over here talking about how I'm like not supposed to be thinking. I'm starting to think about how I'm getting sleepy, and then Dave follows it up with a yawn.
I'm not supposed to get up at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday.
Oh, Joe, no. Yeah, that's not what he wanted. Just go ahead and call me Captain Obvious here, but definitely not what he wanted. I like the 1 rail kicking from the bottom. Try to hit the 4 somewhere in the face at a speed where if he hits it good enough, the cue ball can lean on top of the 5.
Yeah.
And that's really it's the only feasible thing I really see here. It's and hopefully tie up the 4-8 maybe. I don't know. That was just not obviously not what he wanted, but he's going to go 2 rails at this.
2 rails at it.
Yep. Try to make it on the side maybe and get shape on the 5.
Yep.
Ooh. Definitely a good attempt. Yeah. He's left Clint fairly simple, not simple, but easier shot on the 4 ball and get to the 5.
A little harder. He would have tied it up with the 7 and might have been okay, but.
And to follow up on that freezer door, it does feel like someone opened a freezer door over here. Rolls that in, gets himself set up. Expect him to play it bottom right. Bottom right, a little bit of bottom English to get to come off the side rail, the left side rail for us. Bottom right, yep. Maybe just bottom, straight bottom should we do it. The angle will carry it. Yep, hit it good if he keeps it out of the hole.
Closer than I expected him to come, but he ends up with good shape on the 6.
And now just trying to get to the 8 ball. He's got to give himself angle to be able to make the 7 in the top left, come back down the table and get behind the 8.
I don't like it.
No, that's not exactly how. So, I mean, really, he could hit the crap out of this ball with a ton of left and bring it, 1, 2, it would die off the 3rd rail. I don't know. I'm just going to let him shoot the shot because that is far from what I imagined him doing.
Yeah. But it certainly looked like he was trying to do that.
Is he putting bottom right on that to try to bring it off the side, top, side?
Oh, he miscued. But yes, I think he was trying to spin 3 rails.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't what he wanted to do there. And they're on the search for the cue ball, as Dave mentioned earlier. This is a coin-operated table. We don't use it for that purpose, but it is one of the Diamond coin ops. Smart table, as Diamond advertises it. And the cue ball, because it's not a weighted ball, it just kind of decides to where it wants to come. And there's even times where Some of the balls, oh my goodness, no way. No way, he did not just do that.
Oh my God.
Where some of the balls will fall down there as well, but oh man. I think he can see it. He got down on it without double checking it. I mean, he definitely looked at it, but I think he's got some air there. Oh my goodness, no way. Well, he didn't leave Clint much of an option here. Looks like Clint's going to have to shoot the 8-9 combo, but my goodness. Oh, anywhere on that table but there. 7 by 3.5 table, and he got right on that ball. That is super unfortunate roll for Joe. Wow. I'm very mind blown at that. And Clint goes ahead and takes the 2-0 lead. Joe to break. Wow, that was I don't even think Joe intended to hit that ball anywhere near that hard. I think it just
No,
kind of
not at
just kept
all.
rolling. It looked like it just
Yeah.
never wanted to stop. Wow. Yeah, that was unfortunate for Joe. That lets Clint sneak out from that miscue on the 7. It's not very often you can give Joe the 7, 8, 9 and win the rack. Give him ball in hand on the 7, 8, 9 at
Yeah.
that, and still get out of the rack. You know, Clint's definitely got to feel fortunate for the little simple miscue that he had made there. Joe punishes that rack. The one ball was on its way out of there, but it ran into a couple things. Ran into the 4-8. Looks like he still got a pretty good look to make it, but the follow-up on that to get back to the chip was not favorable, I don't believe.
No.
Let's see what Joe's going to draw up here to see where he's going to try to map this one out. Played it off the titty. Yeah, I don't think he's got that.
I think he can cut the two
Yeah.
ball thin.
Ooh.
I think
You think he slaps that 2 ball and plays a 2-9 possibly? He's looking at it.
he's looking at it. I'm not sure if he can get enough of the two ball to do that.
That is, here we go.
But he's definitely going to send the cue ball back up to the other end of the table, and the 2 should stay right there.
Yeah,
So,
that was a good shot. Good
Yeah.
speed. Maybe.
Oh, he got in the window where Clint's going to be able to see the 2 ball.
Oh, man. Looked like good speed, a hair harder, probably. Softer would have got him behind the 5, but harder. And obviously longer table, and then behind the 3 ball, maybe even the 4 or the 8. Maybe not the 8, but the 4. Clint's going to go ahead and fire back with not.
Again, didn't get there.
Yeah. Well, both these guys definitely seem to be playing outside of their capability at the exact moment. Richard, you know, man, the way these matches have been firing off today, wow. Somebody's put some bad juju on this table because a lot of fantastic players are definitely playing under their speed right now. Chuck and Heather, I personally don't. I'm not sure if Dave does or if anyone
No,
else
the
here
only
does.
one of Mike Galeassi's cues I'm really familiar with is the sledgehammer break cue. His shooting cues I have never had the opportunity to use.
And Clint makes a good shot there on the 3. So gets himself lined up. I believe he's going to play the 5 down on the bottom left. Oh my goodness, what in the world is going on today, Dave?
I don't know.
So, second crucial error from Clint. You know, it was a pretty straight-in shot in the side pocket. Miscue earlier. You got all those highlight reel buttons, but we haven't had many things pull out of it. That's for sure. My goodness. Joe gets an opportunity to take
That's a
control of
nice
this
shot.
rack. Plays a good speed there on the 4. I think I would have personally liked to hit it a little harder, be a little straighter on the 5 so you can just run the cue ball down. I still expect him to do that. Just makes the 7 ball a bit bigger the way he hit it.
Yeah.
But I think he should easily still clear this. Yep, hit it good. Float the 6 in, play the 7 bottom left corner, 8 top right, 9 bottom right, call it a day. Good speed, good shot. 6 ball
Yes.
try to stand. I think Joe gave the 6 ball a stare there. Alrighty, well, I'm out of here. I just got my match called. So good luck to these two players. Hopefully table 6 treats them a little better. I will be back and believe I'm going to be substituted with Josh.
Yes, Josh McCauley will be coming in to replace Travis here. Joe Wright makes the 8. Looks like Clint's conceding the 9 ball. I think they said 12, Travis. Okay, so Joe cuts Clint's lead to 2-1. Joe will be breaking. Or excuse me, Clint will be breaking.
I say, Joe looks a little different.
Oh, they got the same shirt on. I can't tell the difference.
Yes, because that's how I would choose to identify them. Clint is obviously taller. So how have they been playing?
Both of them have been struggling a little bit so far. Clint gets the 9 on the break, which does not count. It will spot up. And it will still be Clint's shot. Yeah, Gerald, both of these guys are a little off so far today.
First round match is always difficult. Pool players were not made to play early, and when you get everybody here early, it throws off our sleep schedule.
Yeah, it was a
Pretty good save there.
yeah, it's a nice save by Clint.
But the good thing for Joe is if he does hit that 1, there's a very good chance something's going.
True.
Because whether he hits the 1 into the 7 into the 2, 1 into the 2, or caroms off the 1.
Oh, just misses the 1.
Yeah.
And also opens the 3 ball up a little bit more, which is definitely not something you wanted to do there. Although the 5 is still going to be an issue here.
He could actually break out the 5 now if he wanted to. As long as he hits the top part of the 5, the 2 sitting in the corner, 3 sitting in a pocket. I mean, everything's just sitting there.
Yeah.
He could break out the 5 there, but not the way he's shooting over here.
Yeah.
Now, here when he makes the 3 ball, he's going to try and clip the bottom left part of the 9. Or would you try and run fat into it?
I definitely wouldn't want to run fat into it. I wouldn't like the angle you're going to hit.
Oh, he was going for
tried to clip it and just missed.
You can actually go 2 rails at it now. It's going to be a little tight, but he can.
Yeah.
Or if he likes, he can just draw straight into it. He has the angle to go to the middle of the table. He wouldn't
Either
know.
that or maybe he sees that the 5-9 combo bank is dead and he's just going to play the 9 ball.
Yeah,
Or he might be playing safe.
I think he's playing safe here.
Oh,
Almost hit it perfect.
Yeah, almost a very good shot.
This the third match that we've had.
Yes.
Mikey beat Kevin. JR beat Garrett.
Yep. You remember how to update that, right?
Hmm?
You remember how to update that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So Joe rolls the 5 in by the 6. Now he has the 6 ball. Just needs to get back to the other half of the table.
Oh,
Play the 7.
he juiced that one up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just rolling to the side. He's gonna be fine. And this should tie it up with Joe to break.
Yes.
Got big old Dave Stanley.
Senior, please report to table 12. Jeff Jones Senior, please report to table 12. Guys, please listen for your names and get to your tables promptly. Thank you.
Joe knocks the 9 ball in and
Yeah,
ties the match
the 2
up
ball
at 2.
plus 7. Knocks the 9 ball in. It will be his break. It is 2-2. Something I've noticed from, I don't know how it's been on this table, but when I was playing in the back, like everybody was having trouble breaking.
Yeah, people have been struggling on the break a bit.
Yeah. Joe gets in his stance, gets ready. Just tries to cut the 1 in the side. Goes a little wide.
Alex Ware, Dave Nangle, 55.
Shoot well, sir.
All right, that's my call. I gotta go.
All right. So Joe makes the 4 ball on the break. He has a shot on the 1. Oh. He has a shot. He can't see the 1, but he stays at the table. He has the option to push. He has option to go for it. It's going to be tough if he's going to try and kick that 1 ball and play the 2. Well, play it off the 2. That's going to be a tough shot. It's not really a great place to push anywhere. If he pushes up table, he leaves Clint a shot. Pushes down table, leaves Clint an easy safe. So he might just have to kick at this. He's really thinking about it. I personally like just trying to come behind the 1 and you're kicking the 1 over here. But even if it misses, it should come over here and the cue ball's not going to move that much. Yeah. He ended up getting a safe out of it. So Clint comes to the table. He can see a little bit of the 1. He can't see enough to do anything with it.
Heath Thomas, Rick Molinaro, table 1. Heath Thomas, Rick Molinaro.
Looks like he's going to mass try and bank this 1 ball 2 or 3 rails up table. Ooh. He was going to make that ball. It was a slow spin. Took a little too early. Gives Joe ball in hand on the 1 ball. Pretty wide open table. As long as Joe gets on the 5 at all, he should be out here. He just needs to be on this side of the table when he shoots it. And from there, it'll just be tap, 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 and he should be able to go 3-2. He wants to give himself just a little angle. Gave himself the angle. Now, he has the option here. He can pretty much hit this with high ball and come straight up table, or he can spin it forward 2 rails to go on the other side of the 7. He just hits high ball, comes straight up table, and now he's going to be good. Yes, when you hit the 5, you are going to be going away from the 6, but the angle leads itself. As long as you miss the 9 ball, you're going to come 3 rails, and you're going to sit perfect on the 6. You can, if you go short, you can shoot it in the side. If you go long, you can shoot it in the corner. So, as long as he misses, even if he doesn't miss the 9, if he runs into the 9, he has the 6 in the top corner. So, there's no reason for him not to be out here. And now he's going to shoot the same exact shot. I think if Joe has his way, he's probably going to put the cue ball about right here. Now. That way he'll just be able to float the 7 in. Well, he's looking at it right. All right, I want it to be in that angle, just so I can float the 7 in. Oh, it's not the curse, I would say. It's only a curse if he doesn't get out rich. Joe is just waiting for Dave Stanley to shoot on the other side. Dave has he's a very big guy, so it's a very wide stance. And if Joe goes to shoot over there, Dave is on the 9 ball, and he doesn't want to get into his way at all. Let's see, no way he can see it. All right. So Dave did make that 9 ball on the other table. Now, Joe's just going to hit this ball just straight right. Just spin it with right. He's going to come 3 rails around, shoot the 7 on the opposite side. And that's going to work perfect. I should have left the cue ball where I had it, almost the same angle. He can go 1 rail straight back up table because the angle is going to throw you off from the center, or he can spin it. He's just going to go. He actually put right on that ball to come back. I like going forward. It's just that's going to be a personal preference. All right. Joe goes up 3-2. And it will be Clint to break. So who do you guys like in this match? I'm guessing Mr. Glasscock is going to say Joe. I know you guys have played a lot. I would usually pick whoever's breaking better, but from what I've seen, nobody really in this tournament is breaking great right now. I don't know really why that is. Yes, we will definitely be able to finish the tournament by Sunday night. Yeah, Rich, I thought you would say Joe. You guys have a lot of history. You both have been around for a long time. Before the match started, I picked Clint just because Clint's been playing very, very, very good lately, and Joe got straight off work and came here, so that's tough to do. So working all night, then coming here. Usually, you would like to get your first round to be pretty much not really a cupcake, but an easier match. Unfortunately, in this field, there are not a lot of easy matches. Oh yeah, Jimmy. When Clint catches a stroke, that's just scary for everybody. Joe's extremely tough on a bar table, and I used to joke with him a lot because me and him played on the Masters team together. Me and him have been playing against each other for years. How he plays good 9-ball for an 8-ball player, but his game, I can't even like make fun of him anymore. He plays really, really good rotation. And anything on a bar box, I'm never going to count him out. I don't care who he's playing. There was a month straight in here where, in the end of 3 tournaments, he beat Brandon Schuff. He beat Brandon Schuff, and then I think he beat Wilkie, then lost to Schuff. He had just a great run. He can do that, whether it's 8-ball, 9-ball, or 10-ball. He knows the shots. He knows cue control. There's so many things about this game that he excels at. So it's even this 3-2. This is going to be a really good match all the way to the end. I hope both these players catch stroke, and then we can just start seeing a break and run fest. What up, Jeremy? Yeah, sorry I was not in here for the first couple matches. I had to play my own match, and that took a pretty long time, and I did not win. If he gets behind that 8, he's good, but that's going to be in the win. Nope, he got it. And even if he didn't. Oh, that's going to be a good match. Jimmy Bird and Scott Haas. I might try and make it up your way this Friday, Jeremy. Spots open in your tournament for your Friday night tournament. Joe's got a tough little spot here. But with how the 3 and the 4 are frozen, it looks like you can clip the edge of it from that angle anyway. He should definitely be able to clip the edge of it, but there's really nothing to do. If you kick at it, you're trying to kick the lower part of the ball and you don't want to hit it hard. That way the 3 will go center table and you can just drift the cue ball, hopefully. Yeah, you hit the top part of the ball. Looks like he left the bank. Clint's looking at the cut. I don't know if that... Well, cut does go. I mean, you don't have a full pocket to shoot it at, but the cut does go. Oh, he's playing the combo. Scott, Scott and Jimmy. Jimmy's been playing very well and usually does very well in the tournaments up here. I tried to buy him in the Calcutta and just was not able to. Pocket's not deep enough. Both these players have been in a lot of high pressure situations, so when it comes down to pressure, they both handle it pretty well. Now it's just going to be which one of them doesn't make that devastating mistake that puts the mental edge into it. Because both these guys, when they're shooting well, can beat anybody in this field. They break well, jump well, cut well, play safe well, and when they're in gear, people like BJ, people like Brandon, they don't have to like it playing against them. And that's all I want from this match. I want them both to catch a little bit of gear, and we can just have a little fun. I believe I am about to be joined. Other way. There you go. It is now. Your mic's on. I'm joined by Randy Davis.
How's everybody doing out there today?
That's really low. How about you? Move that closer. There you go.
So this is a good match here between Clint and Joe Wright.
It is on. Okay.
Who do you like in this match?
Well, Jeremy likes Joe because Joe handles the pressure well. Rich Glasscock has played with Joe since the 70s, so he's picking Joe. And Jimmy is picking Clint. Before the match started, I would have picked Clint. Just because Joe's coming in off work, coming in cold, and hasn't slept in a day. So with those, I would have to pick Clint, especially with how good Clint's been playing lately.
I would agree. It's tough coming in here and playing without hitting any balls. That's what happened to me. But
well, no one told you to take a job at 6 o'clock in the morning in Fed Hill.
Well, you know, times are rough. I like playing it safe here.
Yeah, he's going to bank the 1 near the 9, come back,
Probably
and try and put the cue ball behind the 8, yeah. He uses the 2. He didn't get it.
I don't know why he went like that. I would have come 2 rails.
I think he was just afraid if he went 2 rails, if he overran it. But no, I agree. I like the 2 rail shot too. And the 1 rail works. He just hit it a little too thin or thick. He hit it a little too thick.
The only problem he really has is the 5 and the 6. And it's not a big problem.
No. Because actually, I think
Oh, there you go.
no, it's no longer a problem at all.
No. I'd like Clint to get out on this rack.
Yeah. Now, if you're Clint, do you make the 2 and try and run into the 7 also? To try and get that off the rail for the 8? I think he tried and he scratched. Nope. Hit the point.
Yeah, just thin this in there and bump into the 5. It actually worked out pretty good for him.
Yeah, he should have angle. He's got a. He might hit this a little too thin.
You hit that perfect. Now, do you try to go for the 6-9?
Yeah, I just draw back and play the 6-9.
Jordan Scanlon, Chris Wilburn, table 2. Jordan Scanlon, Chris Wilburn, table 2. Please pick up your score.
With that 7-8 there, if I got to make a combo,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that combo's for the win.
All right, Clint takes a 4-3 lead over Joe Wright.
He had the lead at 2-0. Joe came back and took a lead at 3-2. And now Clint is up 4-3, and it is Clint's to break. So you have a little while to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both do. Where was that? Should automatically update, but where are you?
I'm up here. Keep going up. I was up at the top. It was like the third or fourth
There you are. You played Jeff Ball?
ball. Yeah, he plays pretty good.
Actually, that would.
You can't
That's
take
who plays
him for
this.
granted because he definitely can get out.
Well, that sounds like 116 other people in this tournament as well.
Yeah, there's actually a couple good shooters here. I like Clint getting out on this rack here too.
As long as he doesn't hit this long. If he hits this long, he's not going to get out. If all right, he got good. Oh, I believe it might still go by. All right, he didn't look at it long, so it still goes by.
Got a couple good matches coming up too. You got Zippler is going to have to play Stoudemire.
Yeah, and then there was, where was it? There was a good match I saw that I was really hoping that we were going to have. I was hoping we were going to have this one.
Rick Scarlato is playing Anthony Manning too.
Yeah, I was actually a little surprised that wasn't on the stream. Well, they're not playing yet. It might be. All right.
He decided to play safe.
That was a
which-
good shot.
Smart shot, because if it was real close, he didn't want to miss that and give opportunity for Joe to tie it up with his break next.
Yeah, he knows any mistake he has could be a two-game swing.
Right.
I mean, he takes a flyer at that ball and it doesn't go. He shoots the ball up 4-3. Then next time he gets to the table, it could be 5-4 or Joe. So. How about this draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we seen any upsets yet?
I would like to call my loss an upset, but that's only because I lost and I'm upset.
Mike Saleh took down Kevin West. That's a good win for Mike.
It is a very good win for Mike, and ooh, that is a very good shot.
And Joe drills it.
Yep. I will never bet against Kevin. In any match, no matter who he's playing, no matter what, I will never bet against him.
I won't either. He's the nicest guy in the world. Very humble.
Well, and he has the game to where he can compete with even the top level pros. I mean, what was it, a couple months ago when he finished
Connecticut.
second to Jason Shaw,
Yeah.
and it was a race to 13, and he lost 13-11?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to do that against one of the best players in the world, and in a pro tournament you finish second, yeah. I've been lucky enough to know Kevin for a good amount of years. I'd say 10 to 12 years. Always been a stand-up guy, and I've always really respected his game. And he's one of the very few guys, no matter what, I will never bet against him as long as it's a fair race. Now, if someone wants to give me like 13 games on the wire going to 15, you know what? I'm going to take that. So.
Yeah, I've known Kevin probably about 20-some years, and he's the same person as when I first met him.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy. All right, so Joe, after that really good kick shot, is getting out here. He's going to be straight in on the 9. Should make it 4-4, and it will be his break.
That's a big game. That could be huge in this set. Does Clint second guess himself now for playing that safe?
No, it's old football coach of mine says you can't be results oriented. If you do the right thing, sooner or later, it will be you will win. Sometimes, you could have perfect coverage on someone. They put in the perfect ball. The guy jumps perfectly. Everything could go perfect for the other team. Guess what? You did your thing. And he played a great safe there. There's 120 people in this tournament. You give every single one of them a shot at that shot, I'm going to bet every single one of them $20 they don't make it in one attempt. And I'm going to come out ahead. And that's the way he's got to look at it. He played the right shot. It just got kicked in.
Well, the next event on the hill is on the big tables.
Yep, in
Frederick.
Champions.
Yep, at Champions. And I believe it's the 14th and 15th of May. Is that when it is?
Let's see. Events. Actually, tournament info should be scrolling across the screen. There it is. Oh, and 119 players. All right.
Great turnout today.
Very nice. All right, so we have this event, then
May 15th,
15th and
16th.
16th up in Frederick is at Champions.
Yeah, for all those that's never been to Frederick, it's a real nice pool room. It's going to be a good turnout, I believe. And for those that don't like playing on the bar tables, here's your chance. It's on the big tables.
Where'd you see Josh versus Dylan? I don't even
It's
see.
down at the bottom. Josh Brothers and Dylan score. Yeah. I'd like to see that here on the stream.
Well, looking at the other matches,
Wayne Everhart, Justin Mast, table 8. Wayne Everhart, Justin Mast, table 8. Please pick up your score sheet.
it would either be Rick.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot. It's a smart shot.
Make sure you tip him.
Because the 5 and the 6 is a little messed up.
Yeah, because it's not even easy safe you can play off that.
No. I think Clint's looking to try to maneuver his balls a little bit to either try to.
Would you try and kick this short rail? I go long rail into it to try and use the 4 as a blocker.
Exactly, that's what I would do too. A lot of right-hand English.
Yeah, here he's trying to kick it up table and stick it.
That might cost him.
The 5-6 is so tough to get to. I wouldn't have tried to make that ball at all.
Now, are you playing safe on this one, or are you trying to make it and try to get down there for the 5 and 6?
I am trying to make the 1, and I'm going to go.
Because he's got the angle. I think he can get to the 5 and 6 on this.
You're cutting the 1 and hoping to extend it out, and you want to hit the top part of the 5. See, his line's a little off. If he would have followed my line, he would have been right. Yeah.
Well, he's got an angle where he can draw this straight back into it, though.
You're asking a lot, though. You're asking to draw straight back, get
Clint's
into it, and get a shot.
He's going to hit this good.
Oh, I mean, he does hit it good, but he forced it a little much.
That's all right. He's going to play safe right here. He's going to bank it in the corner and put the cue ball right behind the 6. Maybe he's looking to try to cut it inside. I wouldn't do that.
No, he's seeing how frozen they are, whether or not where he can hit it, because he wants to leave the cue ball behind the 6.
He was trying to cut that inside, though. He's going for a two-way shot. I like banking it down towards the corner.
I like doing exactly what he just did, because you have the 9 and the 7 that break down, that are in the way of the angle for the kick.
But he can come.
And unless I'm playing against you, 115 other people aren't going to jump this ball. So, I know, I like his shot. That was a good shot. Can you? I don't know if you can get to it. If you can get to it, yeah, you two-rail that ball.
He can kick it right from the side.
I
He can come right through here.
yeah, no,
Put
no,
a
no.
little. I'm telling you, he can come there. Put a little bit of inside. He's gonna drill this ball. Watch.
You only have a quarter of the ball to hit if you go that way.
Joe kicks very well.
He does kick very well. I think the two-rail kick was. You have a quarter of the ball, and he hit a quarter of the
I
ball.
told you. That's a great shot by Joe. So that's 2 times Clint has tried to play safe.
And Joe just kicks the ball in.
I think he's going to second guess his next safe where he
No.
puts the ball.
And in case you can't tell, they're admirers of that shot. One being Tom Zippler. By the way, Tom, they're laying 4-1 odds with you against Brett.
4 to 1's probably right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because listen, I played him 6 times. I've done something around there. I don't know how to fucking keep trying. I'm 1 once. So is that 4 to 1?
It's 5-1.
That's 5 to 1.
All right.
I'll take 5 to 1.
Tom says he'll take 5-1 odds in his match against Brett. Nobody. I was messing with you.
I was about to say, I can at least bet 100 on it.
If I'm getting 5-1 against anybody in this tournament, yeah.
I might bet 200. You're right.
A lot of people underestimate Tom Zippler's game.
I don't underestimate it. I know exactly where it's at. Another very good out by Joe.
So Joe Wright takes a 5-4 lead over Clint in a race to 7.
Now, yes, in Clint's head, he's like, really? I played 2 good saves. He kicks them both in. But at the same time, and runs out. But both these guys know if they ever get an open shot on an open table, they should both be out. Clint is going to keep playing his safes. He's not going to let it be, all right, well, he kicked in the last 2. I can't play another one. He's going to end up winning. If he wins this match, he's going to win it because of a safe.
I think he's going to be a little more creative on his safes.
Ooh, he almost scratches there, but has a shot on the 1. Pretty open table. Doesn't have to do anything to get on the 2.
Does the side pocket have him, though?
No, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He just shoots this 1 ball in, goes 2 rails.
Comes underneath of it.
Comes underneath the 2.
Looks like he's trying to draw it. No, okay.
Well, you only needed 2 rails.
Well, he wanted to jump it. He's got Lambro's jump cue, and I guess he wanted to.
Yeah, I would have taken that. I would have taken that.
Yeah. He wanted to test out his jump cue. Clint will make this ball. Clint jumps very well.
I can't hear you. No, sir.
Clint will make this.
That's a very good shot.
I was telling Josh, I got 100 on Clint. It's starting to look like a bad bet. He only needs 6 games.
Really? He's all right.
Yeah. All day I'm taking. All day I'm gonna take that action. Ooh, he even
Okay.
2 rail.
Okay, take it all day.
all day. I'll tell you what I'll do.
Clint rushed on that.
He walked away.
Tina Mom, James Harris, table 7. Tina Mom, James Harris, table 7. Please pick up your
This is a very big game right here. If Joe is able to get out on this rack, which he should,
Yes.
go to the hill with him breaking. Clint, I can see, is very upset at himself right now.
Yeah,
sitting in the
he's-
chair.
He's trying to think whether or not that 4 ball actually did go by, which you can't think of the shot after it's done.
Yeah, he didn't look at it very well. I think he hurried up and jumped up there and rushed. Yeah, Jeremy Mason. We hope we get the Josh and Dylan match here as well.
See, I'm kind of iffy.
Who
Yes,
do you
I would love the Josh Brothers Dylan match. It's gonna be a great match.
Who do you
But at
like,
the same
Jeremy?
time, oh, he likes and the Josh Dylan one.
Yeah,
He's gonna pick Josh
yeah.
without a doubt.
I'm gonna go with Dylan on that.
I'm gonna go with Josh.
I like going with the underdog,
Okay, you can go with the underdog. I'm gonna go with the guy named Josh.
and I don't know how much of an underdog it is now because Dylan's playing pretty good, pretty sporty.
Josh has gotten back in stroke, so he's not 100% what he was, but he's like 98. If anything, I
Joe,
think he's more composed and controlled than he used to be back in the Planet Pool days.
ooh, okay, he's okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to clip that ball a little bit. And Joe's gonna go up 6-4, and it will be his break.
So Joe Wright makes it to the hill first.
Are you going with this next? You and Tony?
All right, so we have just been informed. Our next match here will be Anthony Manning, the owner and proprietor of Bruising Cues on the Boulevard.
And he told me prior that he is going to take out Scarlato. He said that he is going to cut his head off. He's tired of him talking, and he's going to teach him a lesson.
It's the battle of the hair. The only person
Yeah.
else that need to be in here is Kevin West.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then playing Mr. Manning will be Rick Scarlato, part owner, co-founder of On the Hill Productions, who's running the tournament and the stream. And he's also the general manager here at Bruce. So
Joe breaks the balls really well.
it's not a match that hasn't happened 300 times in the last couple months. So
Usually every Tuesday it happens.
yeah, Monday and Tuesdays. Yeah. Joe usually sees these balls very well.
Yeah. Now, if you're Joe, do you try to cut this in?
I cut it in. I put a little bit of center, a little bit of right
Try
on
to
it.
run into the 5?
I'm trying to run into the 4.
4 or 5.
What? I'm trying to run into that pink ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing he had to worry about.
But he's still fine.
Yeah, he's still okay. He could play a good safe here.
No,
I would-
he can cut this ball in. He can bank this ball.
I'd play safe on this ball and bring it up behind the 7 and 9. Or
Let's
the
see,
6.
if you bank this ball, yeah, all you gotta do is bank this ball to here. If you miss it, it's gonna come back here, and then the cue ball is gonna hit off and come down here.
Yep, he listened to what I said.
Yeah, and guess what? Now Clint has a shot.
Well, that was the right idea. I would have did that too.
Yeah, I know you would have given Clint a shot.
No, I would have perfected that shot.
No, see,
I've been trying to work with Joe. On
you
that
are
shot.
you are on the hill. Okay,
Mhm.
the guy, you have him rattled. You have a chance to bank a ball and get out. You get out, because even if you miss it, you have so much distance between you and the 2 ball that Clint's not really going to be able to do anything with it. With that safe right there, if you don't hit it perfect, now Clint has a chance to get out. Better.
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he basically has given Clint a chance to get back in this match, because he could have gone for the shot. You make it, you win. You miss it, it's still tough on Clint. Now you play a safe, and while it had a chance to be a lock-up safe, you just hit it just a tad too hard. And now Clint has a chance to get out this rack. It's his break next. And if he breaks and runs, now all of a sudden, instead of banking the 2-ball, you're breaking hill, and you got a lot of work to do. Oh, he hit that ball good.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he just needs to take a second, look at the balls, and not get up there and fire in the last one like he did.
Well, there's no shot on the table either one of these players can't make. It's just whether or not they hit it proper. Hit that good. All right, it's going to be 6-5 with Clint to break.
I see this match going hill.
I know James hopes it goes hill.
All right.
All right, so it is 6-5, Clint to break, and Joe doesn't seem too bothered by it. He's like, "Oh, that's cool. It's whatever." All right, everybody out there, if you do like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications so when we do have to stop the stream and we can start back up, or tomorrow when we start back up, or any challenge match when we start up, you can go ahead and you'll get a notification. You'll be able to watch right away. The more likes and subscribers we can get, it's the higher up on the YouTube algorithm we can go, and will be easier to find. So
It's unfortunate. One ball came down to the bottom, but he broke the balls pretty good.
he broke them well.
He's got a good save here. Just thin it and bring the cue ball back down 2 rails and come in and try to get behind the 9.
Can you see enough of the 1?
Yeah.
The
I think
7's
so.
not, because the angle that you're at, the 7 is overhanging. You might just be able to see the very edge of that 1.
Just thin it with a little bit of right-hand English. Come down 3 rails actually.
3 rails behind the 3.
Yeah, 3, probably behind the 9. Yeah,
3
just
rails.
like that. Just like that.
That's a 3. Okay.
But Joe's gonna probably try to jump this.
Oh, not even try. He's
gonna jump it. He's got a tough angle to try to get position for the 2, though.
Yes.
He's got a good safe opportunity, too, to come off the rail and kick into the 1 to play safe, too. He might do that and kick and push the 1 all the way back and stop the cue ball.
He's finally made up his mind.
He's going for the
and
jump
he is
cue,
going to the jump cue. We can hear you.
Sorry.
Now, Joe jumps pretty good. He usually has pretty good control. So I expect him to make the ball, run into the 4, and get a shot. Oh, he put a little extra. He put a little extra muscle in that.
Yeah, that is going to cost him.
Yeah, it is. No reason whatsoever why Clint shouldn't get out and make this hill.
Now, does the 2 go down here in the corner?
It doesn't matter. That 1-9 is sitting pretty.
Clint's not going to go for the 1-9. He's going for the run. Now, if we were playing a ring game, Clint would probably fire it in there, but he's got to go for the run.
He's going for the 1-9. That 1-9 is just sitting too good.
No, he's going to run this out.
No. Maybe he's going to deke us all out. Just line it up here and shoot it in the side.
There's no reason why to do this. He's got the balls wide open. If he misses,
well,
the
2 doesn't go by the 6, and it's kind of tight to put it in the side. Yeah, if he misses this, he loses. But oh wow!
Oh my God, Clint!
So you know that, as I said, he was deking this out. He put it in the side. He's trying to roll up to play the 2 on the other side.
Yeah,
I like that shot. It's just he hit it too. He lined it up too straight.
Wow, unbelievable!
All right, so Joe is ball in hand. 7 balls on the table.
On the hill.
On the hill. And then considering we have like 5 hours until our next round,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we will be the commentators for your next match, which will be Rick and Tony.
Well, all Clint can do right now is just sit in the chair and watch and pray that Joe makes a mistake,
Joe's
which
not
is
messing
very
us up.
unlikely.
Yeah.
I like Joe from here.
The reason why pretty much all the Masters events and everything that any team that he's been on, when it comes down to that hill match, he usually is the one going up. He closes things out. So
Yeah.
now, yes, he is going to take more time here because it's very important. I mean, it's 6-5, and you have a chance to win and move on. And a field this strong, you take every win you can get, and you take your time on it.
There's a lot of folks out there that don't realize how good Joe Wright plays. And a lot of people take his game for granted.
They can go ahead and take his game for granted, and we can line up games for whenever. I mean, he plays really, really strong.
Sean Thomas, Ronnie Buzzard, table 12.
Oh.
Sean Thomas, Ronnie Buzzard, table 12. Please pick up your score.
He's going to be fine there, but he's not 100% happy with that.
So just shoot the 5 and just
Yeah,
slide it over a
all
little
you do
bit.
is stun it over.
Good shot.
Gave
A
himself
little further than he wanted. He's trying to make this a little harder than what it should have.
Yeah, definitely more angle than what he wanted. Just put a little bit of left on here, come above the 7. Whoa, we'll come way above the 7.
He's going to cut this down the corner and come down 2 rails, possibly even 3 to the bottom rail and shoot the 9 in the side.
Nah, yeah, I think it's just going to be 2 rails. If you hit the 3rd rail, good. But yeah, it's real simple. Just come 2 rails out. Don't try and hold it. Don't try and do anything fancy. Just go ahead and hit it. Go bottoms. Oh,
wow! And he came down to the bottom
Yeah.
rail.
He hit that 3rd rail for you.
Yeah. Now, if you're Clint, what do you do in this situation? Knowing Joe is on the hill.
I don't even think it's a question. I'm banking that 7 ball.
I think he's going to try to cut it, thin it, and try to bring the cue ball all the way behind the 9 with a lot of inside English.
Oh, there's no chance.
I don't see him banking this.
The angle that he has on the 7, if he tries to thin that,
BJ Arnold, Brandon Shuff, table 1. BJ Arnold, Brandon Shuff, table 1.
no, I'm banking this ball. Because here's the thing, you bank it, and you bank this ball in the top left corner, and you bank it with low, well, just straight left really, and spin it. You hit that ball short, you can 2-rail that ball all day. And then the cue ball is going to end up being on that side of the table for the 9. If you do miss it, you're going to miss it bad.
The only defense I see is kind of come in off the rail first with the 7.
He might try and put the 7 behind the 9.
Yeah.
But you really have to trust your speed on that one.
Well, he did exactly what you said, Josh.
I mean, I don't like it, but that's a good shot.
Yeah, it's definitely not a easy shot. It's a makeable ball for Joe.
It's not a Josh shot. Like, Josh is never going to shoot that shot.
No, you would have fired that ball in there.
Yeah. Now, Joe has 2 options. He can cut the ball in,
or bank it and stop it and play.
Just do a slow bank, like it's one pocket, or he can even just play safe altogether and just freeze him on the 9.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's just he went safe all the way.
But Clint's got a safe shot here too. He can come and kick this and stop the cue ball and kick the 7 2 rails and push it all the way back up to the front of the table.
Yeah, that's going to be that is the shot, but God, Joe put him in a tough spot. Because even if you try and kick it 2 rails, if you hit it too good, cue ball is going to stay right there, and then the 7 ball is going to come in 3 rails down, and Joe will still have a shot.
Yeah, Clint plays a lot of one pocket, so
Yeah.
well, that's not what he wanted.
Nope.
I'm really surprised how he hit that ball.
It's not that hard to judge who's close to it.
Well, neither one of them are actually wearing gray. Adjust your monitor.
Yeah.
Whoa. Tina just tried to knock out Joe with the cue ball.
Number 2.
Actually, no, somebody else did. Tina's still shooting. And Joe
Wright sinks the 9 to win.
All right, so that is
7 games to 5.
Clint started up 2-0.